Fuck it. You clicked on this video, so I'm going to tell you my honest opinion. The Watch Dogs franchise is one of the most underrated franchises. There, I said it. And you don't have to agree with me, but that is what I truly think. The first game got a ton of backlash because of the not so honest E3 trailer it got. That looked freaking phenomenal, both graphics wise and mechanics wise. But in the end, the game wasn't even that bad of a game. It's true that they didn't deliver on all their promises, so they deserve to get criticized for it, but overall the game was very solid. And Watch Dogs 2 improved on pretty much everything, with some exceptions of course. I would argue that Watch Dogs 1 had some stronger characters for the most part. But enough about the previous games. We are here to talk about Watch Dogs Legion. Watch Dogs Legion is the third game in the franchise and will definitely improve on a lot of things from the first game. But Legion will also be different in a couple of ways. The biggest thing being that in this game you can play as pretty much any NPC. Now first of all, that sounds fucking awesome, but this will be very hard to pull off in a good way. What I mean by that is that if you can play as anyone, there has to be things that makes everyone unique, some likable quirks and stuff like that. But at the same time, you also need to have a good story. Without a one and only playable protagonist, I'm not entirely sure how they will pull it off within the story. The game has been in development for a long time, so I'm cautiously optimistic that they will make a good game. I am excited for this game and I will tell you why you should be too. In Watch Dogs Legion, near future post-Brexit London is facing its doom, unless you do something about it. You have to build a resistance, fight back and give the city back to the people. It's time to fucking rise up, gamers. We should probably mention the biggest new feature, the Play as Anyone feature. That by itself sounds incredibly ambitious and I will try to explain how it works. There will not be a set protagonist in the game like in most games. Everything from gameplay to dialogue and to cutscenes will change depending on which NPC you choose to play as. This is a big claim, but with today's technology, this might be entirely possible. Every character has different attributes that changes their playstyle and random things about them. Maybe they are quicker at stealth takedowns, or maybe they are better at just hacking drones. Any stat can be random for every NPC, like their health, or how much damage they can do. Before you recruit anyone, you have to make them want to join you. You do this by completing specific missions made for this specific NPC. Maybe you have to save a member of the recruit's family, or maybe you just have to take someone out that wronged the recruits in the past. It will be random every time, but we don't know how far the system will actually go. A lot of people that went hands-on with the game are really impressed with how deep and detailed the system is. A lot of your decisions will have consequences in this game, like how you play as a character and what you do to recruits and their family members or friends. Every NPC has a life they have to live and friends to meet. They even have their own schedules. You can help the recruits with their personal problems to sway them to your side and make them join you as playable characters. And you can of course customize all of these recruits too with different clothes. Not every stat is a good stat either. Some people will die randomly because of drugs or similar things. And this game has permadeath, which will make you even more attached to the characters you play as, because you know, if they're dead, they're fucking dead. There are 3 different classes for your recruits: Enforcer, Infiltrator, and Hacker. You can choose one of these 3 when you recruit a new citizen. Enforcers are the combat class, with a lot of focus on guns, explosions, and pain. Infiltrators are the stealth type, and they have more melee options, so they don't have to use guns as much, and even have an AR cloak that makes you invisible. You will essentially be John Wick when you do these takedowns. Well, I mean not with the AR cloak, but if John Wick was in the near future, of course. I think that's fucking dope, and I cannot wait. The last one is Hacker, and I think that one is pretty self-explanatory. But you also get a cute spider drone, so that's awesome. I hope you can pet it, even though it's just a drone. Every one of these classes have different skills, of course, and will change your playstyle. I already know I'm a John Wick everybody's ass with the Infiltrator class. Oh, that almost rhymed. Multiplayer will be back, thank God. Sadly, they haven't really said anything more about it yet. Maybe they will say more about it at the Ubisoft event in July. The game has 5 main storylines and over 60 freaking missions. The game will feature even more non-lethal options than Watch Dogs 2, and I think this is good for players who want a less bloody experience. This game will of course have the classic Watch Dogs gameplay that we know and love, with some improvements of course. There will most likely be outposts like every Ubisoft game, and I personally don't have anything against them. I actually quite like them. Going in stealthily and taking them out one by one has always been something I loved doing, and I still do. Or if I get bored, I just shoot them all real quick. I assume there will be races and of course things to hack. Without hacking, the game isn't really Watch Dogs anymore. And at some point we better actually watch some cute ass dogs. I just really hope random crimes will be back this time. I thought they were quite fun to do, and I felt like a true vigilante. This is information collected from the few trailers and interviews we have. Where the hell is the game? It was supposed to release in March 2020, but it never happened. I think delays are okay and should not be shamed, but I also think we could have gotten a bit more information and better communication. No matter what, they are taking their sweet time, and that is always a good thing. Always. I bet we will hear and see more from this game at the Ubisoft Forward event on July 12th. Next week on Sunday. Let us all hope. I think that's enough information for one video. Watch Dogs is an awesome franchise that has had a little troubled past. Watch Dogs 1 disappointed a lot of people and Watch Dogs 2 did not get super big. But I feel like third time's the charm, and this ambitious game has a lot of potential. I cannot wait to play Watch Dogs Legion. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like to show support. If you did not like it, please give me some feedback on how to improve. I have been enjoying making content a lot lately, and I have loved the support I've been getting and nice comments. I'm just trying my best, you know, and especially during the summer, I mean, I'm so freaking bored. If you want more similar content, please subscribe and give me suggestions on what to make next. Thank you, and as always, have a great day and goodbye.
This had better be fucking good.
And allow me to introduce you to the deadliest of the lot. She's not old, she's experienced. Like I said, you can recruit anyone, and I mean bloody anyone. Him, her, everyone is a secret weapon. Find them, recruit them, build the resistance. Let's unfuck this world.